Hi, it's Peggy Lee, and I'm here to submit my design team call for Discount Paper Crafts .etsy.com, and it is Cathie's beautiful Etsy store that's filled with a collection of wonderful manufacturers, which are like Prima, Graphic 45, Tim Holtz, Seven Gypsies, Kaiser Craft, Petaloo, May Arts. Oh my goodness, there's just so much goodness over in her store, and I like it because I like everything. And if you saw my studio, you would know I like all scrapbooking materials, and I like how actually some collections work together to create beautiful artwork. So let's get on with my design team call, and I will put a link below to the store, which is www.discountpapercrafts.etsy.com, and it is Cathie store. Also, Discount Paper Crafts has a beautiful blog, and that is www.discountpapercrafts.blogspot.com, and I'll make sure to put a link below to both this store and her blog. So let's get started. I decided to create a beautiful 12 by 12 layout with Kaiser Craft Turtle Dove scrapbook paper. It is just yummy. And what I did, I actually happened to have two sets of the paper, so I got to do some fussy cutting, and I like to give a little bit of dimension to my paper, so I popped a lot of it up. So let's get started. So what I did is I put this on a piece of basil cardstock, which is what we like to do. It gives it a little bit more sturdy to the paper. Then I took a Prima mask. It's the Prima Damask mask, and I took some stucco and gesso, and I created some texture on the background. And then I stamped it with a Prima stamp, and then I sprayed it with Ranger's Perfect Pearl Mist and Blue Patina and Heirloom Gold, and then my own mixture of Tim Holtz Distressed Ink Pumice Stone and Mica Pearls. And I sprayed the whole background, did some little things here and there, did a lot of splotching. And then also what I created was I wanted some snow effect, so I took some gesso. If you can see right here, I took some gesso and I dabbed a blob of it on there, and then I heat setted it and makes it bubble, so it kind of looks like snow. And I did the same thing here on the picket fence. This is the Tim Holtz picket fence on the edge die. And let's go over what I did. I have a photo of my daughter Olivia and my daughter Emily, and this is a piece of transparency that I stamped on top of with Ranger ink and a stamp from Stupendous, I believe. And I used the Kaiser Craft Turtle Dove line. It also had the Turtle Dove Kaiser Craft little cutouts, the little embellishment pack, so that's what these are all from. These are Prima Gates metal pieces, and then I have the beautiful Prima resins here, and got some beautiful lace behind my photo, Kaiser Craft paper behind my photo. These little gems are from Prima. They are the Sayadin crystals. We have the gorgeous Petaloo flowers. Now, I put some white gesso on the Petaloo flowers to make it more look like snow had been falling. So these flowers are gorgeous with the leaves. Also, you'll see throughout, let me lift it up a little bit. You'll see throughout, there's some gold touches in there. And what that is, real quick, is Emperor's Gold Silks Acrylic Glaze by Splash of Color. So I put that here and there in the scrapbook layout. Also, I took extra pieces of paper and I fussy cut out some images and pop dotted them on to give the layout a little bit more movement and depth. And that's it here. And here's the snow effect up here. It's kind of hard on a 12 by 12. Snow effect up here. This is really pretty. I distressed all my edges. So that's a really pretty 12 by 12 layout. I loved it, fell in love with it. I did the gesso snow on this one too as well. So here's my 12 by 12 layout. Well, I got going on creating for the design team call, and I didn't stop at just a layout. So I'm going to share with my other two things with you real quick. So that's my 12 by 12 layout. And I also took the same paper, which is Kaiser Craft Turtle Dove paper, and I created a beautiful, cute little easel card that sits up like that. Isn't that a cute little thing? I love it. Again, this is Kaiser Craft Turtle Dove paper. I took some Basil cardstock. I made an easel fold card. I did the stucco with the Prima mask on the edges. I did distress inks. I popped up. This is one of those cutouts from the paper. I popped it up. Also, I took that same Emperor's Gold silk color glaze and I painted around the frame. I painted the horn, added some distress stickles to the little holly berries. This is a vintage seam binding with a mother of pearl button. That's vintage. And on the inside, I did the same Prima mask with the stucco. This is a Kaiser Craft wood flourish that I painted with the acrylic glaze and also painted it with distress stains, brushed pewter as well, inked with some distress stains for the holly leaves and the little stickles for the berries. And then in here is a cutout from the paper line, and these are the Turtle Dove rub-ons. I thought they looked really cute. So that was my design team submission for a card, because I got going on the paper line and I couldn't just stop at a scrapbook layout. I had to create a card. Now this card is very simple, but it's got a wow factor with using the Prima mask, the stucco, and the wood flourish, and a little bit of seam binding. So lastly, but not forgotten, I decided really quickly to create a little wooden box, a little box that I picked up at a thrift store, and it's got some imperfections in it, but by the time you painted the box, I painted the box, it's a wooden box, I painted it with that acrylic silks glaze. I painted the edges, I gessoed it and then painted the edges with that, and if you flip underneath, these are mother of pearl vintage buttons. They worked perfectly for little feet for the box. Here's a little Prima resin. This is the same Turtle Dove paper. Also, I did the stucco on it, the damask. So my theme stuck through from my scrapbook layout, my card, and my little box. This is my altered project. I have some cheesecloth, some mother of pearl buttons, and so real quick, here's the back side. Just really showing you there's another button, and I did some more mother of pearl buttons over here, some more of the cheesecloth, and it opens up like this and it's just decorated. I just painted and I put some paper in it. It'd be cute for a little chocolates or a little pair of earrings or something in here. But the topper is what I just love. I took some of these really inexpensive snowflakes that you can buy at Walmart. Very simple, very easy, cheap, like $1. And I stacked them, and if you can see inside, there are mother of pearl buttons holding them up. So it kind of mimicked a little Christmas tree. I love that. It's just really cute, and I offset each color between the silver and the gold. And then here's some little pearl strings that I did as garland. And then this is a Kaiser Craft embellishment piece from the paper. And I put it on chipboard. I painted around the edges with the silver and the acrylic glaze. This is a Melissa Francis little framelit. I got some more mother of pearl buttons in there tucked in. I got some more of the little snowflakes. So there you have it. That is my design team submission for Discount Paper Crafts. I'm super excited to see everyone's entries. Thank you, Cathie, for sharing this with us and giving us a chance for the design team call, and thank you to Miranda for posting it on Facebook. And I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm super excited to see everyone's submission, excited to see who makes the design team. There's beautiful supplies over at Cathie's store. Make sure you stop over at www.discountpapercrafts.etsy.com and do some little shopping. The holidays are just around the corner. Thanks.